From the pages of WWF Magazine, June or July 1985, comes a defining snapshot of a wrestling world transformed, still reverberating from the seismic shock that was WrestleMania. This is the first issue published after the spectacle at Madison Square Garden, and the magazine wastes no time reminding readers just how massive that event truly was. It's not just a recap, it's a declaration that the World Wrestling Federation has arrived on a whole new level, well, not just in wrestling, but in pop culture, television, and beyond. The issue kicks off with a thunderous blow-by-blow rundown of WrestleMania 1, highlighting every major moment. Hulk Hogan and Mr. T defeating Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff wasn't just a victory, it was a cultural coronation, with Muhammad Ali officiating outside the ring and Liberace waltzing with the Rockettes. The match had all the glamour and electricity of a Hollywood blockbuster. But this wasn't just about celebrity cameos. The magazine emphasizes the in-ring action, particularly the chaos that erupted when Cowboy Bob Orton's cast-wielding interference backfired, leading to the decisive win for Hogan, and Mr. T. Orndorff's unconscious body told the tale as Madison Square Garden erupted in a moment that transcended wrestling and became American entertainment history. Beyond the main event, the magazine recaps other WrestleMania showdowns in great detail. Andre the Giant's iconic body slam of Big John Studd in the $15,000 body slam challenge is celebrated like a mythic feat, and the magazine notes how the Giant didn't hesitate to hurl wads of prize money into the crowd before Heenan snatched it back. The victory was more than money. It was about pride, dominance, and legacy. Also spotlighted is Wendy Richter's win over Leilani Kai to reclaim the WWF Women's Championship. Managed by pop star Cyndi Lauper, Richter's victory wasn't just a championship win, it was a cultural statement, aligning the rock and wrestling connection with real in-ring prestige. The magazine leans into this movement, portraying Richter as a new type of female athlete, tough, confident, and mainstream. But this issue isn't content to rest on past glories. It also surges forward with fresh blood, profiling new stars bursting into the WWF scene. King Kong Bundy, tipping the scales at nearly 460 pounds, is presented as an unstoppable force whose 5-count demands have turned heads and terrified opponents. He's not just a big man. He's a walking headline, flattening jobbers in record time and stomping his way into title contention. Alongside Bundy, we're introduced to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, a martial arts specialist from Hawaii, whose graceful high-speed style offers a perfect counterbalance to the power-heavy roster. Steamboat is shown as a master technician, bringing both flash and finesse, and is pegged as a future superstar. Meanwhile, Barry O, a third-generation grappler, gets a smaller spotlight as he begins carving out his path in the Federation, adding depth to the rising ranks. One of the magazine's most emotional moments comes from a touching fan feature about young Jamal Belcher of Detroit, who won a national contest to have lunch with his favorite wrestler, the Junkyard Dog. After JYD's home was affected by fire, fans feared the meeting might be canceled, but in true babyface fashion, the dog made the trip, embracing Jamal, gifting him memorabilia, and spending real time with the boy. It's a reminder that wrestling's heroes often carry their strength beyond the ring, into the hearts of those who believe in them. Then there's the unforgettable introduction of Rita Marie, the WWF's first female referee. Her story is told with pride and seriousness, and she trained hard, worked past doubters, and now commands respect from male and female competitors alike. Her officiating is described as fair, precise, and completely legitimate. No novelty act here. She's proof that change is happening in the WWF, not just in style, but in substance. One of the wildest retrospectives in the magazine appears in the Match to Remember column, where fans are transported back to a legendary brawl between Dr. Jerry Graham and the Great Kojika. The match erupted into pure chaos at the Olympic Auditorium in Los Angeles, culminating in ringside physician Dr. Schwartz being caught in the crossfire. The description of the melee, complete with referees scrambling and the crowd on the verge of riot, illustrates just how unpredictable and raw wrestling was even in earlier eras. It's a thrilling reminder that today's drama was built on decades of outrageous encounters. The magazine also delivers one of its sharpest edges in the Amy Speaks Out column, where writer Amy rips into Roddy Piper for his toxic attitudes toward women. Amy doesn't hold back, calling Piper's on-air tirades against female fans and opponents cowardly, suggesting that behind his insults lies deep-seated insecurity. It's a bold column, especially for 1985, and shows that the magazine wasn't afraid to offer strong editorial voices alongside kayfabe coverage. Woven between the articles are full-page WWF merchandise ads, pushing everything from LJN's massive rubber action figures, Hogan, Snuka, Andre, Piper, and more, to T-shirts, foam fingers, wristbands, and full-color WWF posters. There's a noticeable shift here. WWF isn't just a wrestling company anymore. It's a brand, a merchandising powerhouse, a lifestyle. And as the issue winds down, readers are invited to subscribe, write in letters, and stay connected as the World Wrestling Federation prepares for its next chapter. There's no specific PPV to hype here, because everything now feels like must-see TV. The tone of the magazine is clear. WrestleMania wasn't the peak. It was the beginning of a revolution. This issue of WWF Magazine captures a moment in time when wrestling stopped being regional and became national. No, global. Where heroes wore headbands and capes, villains drew real hatred, and every match felt like it could end up on MTV. It's loud, proud, and 100% pure 1980s wrestling energy, and every page drips with the confidence of a promotion on the rise. So if you're a fan of leg drops, junkyard dogs, body slams that shake the heavens, and a world where heroes fought for honor and little kids got lunch with legends, this one's for you. Like, share, and subscribe for more nostalgic deep dives straight from the pages. Because if you didn't read it back then, you didn't really live it.